all the words speaking that he spoke, was it wasted? No. God was building up. Do you know what Jesus said? I sent you to reap where you did not sow. But let me tell you guys something. This is to encourage you. Many people that you are going to sow the seed of the word of God to, they will never end up in your church. Please, let us stop all this boasting. How many members do you have? I have 1,000 members. I have 5,000. Excuse, can we just stop the boasting? Because we're in a kingdom. Sir, the church that you and I are attending now, yeah? Were they the first people that preached to you? No. Many of us joined from another church. Somebody built. They spoke a word. Is that all right? Somebody spoke a word into our life. Listen, I am not going to deceive. I have made a little impact in your life, but somebody else made a little impact. So when I gather 50,000 members, and my members begin to boast that we are pastoring 50,000, please can you keep quiet? Because 70% of the people there, I didn't talk to them. They came, including some of you here, to reap where you did not sow. There are people who get born again in my church. I didn't sow it. God did. He sowed it to them. And there are, if I tell you, look at the testimonies I'm giving to you guys of places where I have preached and people have got born again. I have raised up pastors that have gone to start churches. And they are no longer under me. Has God forgotten that? No. It's because we build empires. So you get into a place, the first thing to check a man, whether he's spiritual, how many people is he sitting? By the way, you see, when you take this book today, please thank a great mentor. There's going to be trouble in heaven. There's going to be trouble, sir. One of them is in his 80s. You should thank him. Sir, you see this thing we call spiritual father, yeah? My father. I'm very careful. Because it has been bastardized. A father that you don't have access to is not your father. You do hear what I said? Sometimes you are looking for a father, but the father is not looking for you. When you are in trouble, you can't see your father. That's not your father. Sir, I have met some men of God that has humbled me. The man I'm talking to you about, yeah. When you go to their building, where they meet, it's no more than this hall. They have sheeps. While people boast about big building, they have sheeps. I was reading something the other day that he sent to me. They have given books. I don't want to exaggerate. It's either 1 billion in the last maybe 60-something years. Books. And they give it free seed always to your father. So there's a problem. It's because seed business. I'm not saying don't do it. By the way, some people are very stingy. You must bless people who are blessing you. You must. There's nothing wrong in it. You must. But when it becomes, anytime I visit you, you have to, until you sow a seed, it becomes. So, the more you sow, the more they recognize you, and the greater you can sit in front. It's not Christianity. Are you getting what I'm saying? So keep preaching. Now, you see the people we are going to preach to? We are going to preach to in the market. Many of them become born again, but they will never come to your church. And the word of, you will be shocked one day. Somebody will give a testimony. A man was coming to preach there, and God encountered me, and I became an evangelist. I will never even know that they became an evangelist. I came to preach in your church, I will never know. This happens to me everywhere in the world. So, before we begin to judge men and to say who is successful, who is not, let's reach there. Let's leave it to him. I said the last one. Okay. Please give us envelope. We're going to collect offering. That's the last question. Quickly. No more question. Please give us envelopes quickly. We're going to collect an offering. Please put the account details. Those of you watching online, please, I do encourage you to give. I do encourage you to give. Yes, go on, sir.
Right. Thank you very much, sir. Super delighted for...
Louder, sir. Because we are live.
Okay. I'm super delighted to have been here today. You know, the other time I came and I went home burning for the Lord.
You went home burning?
Yes.
Which church did you come from, sir?
Try God Outreach Ministry.
Try God Outreach. So you went home burning?
Burning for God.
Excuse me, can you see what we're talking about? Sir, do you know that if you didn't tell me, I don't know? Can you see what God does? He doesn't fellowship with me, but he went home burning. Isn't that amazing?
Actually was at the time getting tired of the whole thing because each time we run the ministry, Brother Tio.
Oh, that's my brother, man.
Yeah.
My brother.
So each time I left to say 2 branch to Logbe, and each time I get there, only few people would turn up. Like
Can anybody identify with that? Whoa! Don't give up! Don't give up! Did you hear what I said?
Yes,
don't give up!
yes,
God punish the devil. Go on.
So I'm like, what's happening? You know, they will come sometimes, and sometimes they won't come, and I'm somehow getting discouraged. I'm like, what's happening? So when I came for that meeting, I was encouraged.
Whoa.
And today again, I must confess, you've really made the point, sir.